like geddytrey and stuff. Whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Okay, family, welcome back. Slipknot, another one. Of course, I did my first ever reaction to them. And I'll be honest, I have been listening to that song non-stop ever since. In so many different ways as well, like in so many different arenas. I went for a walk, I listened to it. Bike ride, listened to it. I was editing, I listened to it. New metal, rock, whatever the genre, whatever it is, it's taking me places. All right, Psychosocial. The official video in HD. I have the subtitles, but of course, as we all know, the subtitles are often wrong or just not even there. So without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe. If I don't understand the lyrics and I can't grasp them, I'll be doing a lyrics video immediately after this reaction. So if I don't get it, don't just leave, stick around, I'll find out exactly what it's about. Without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. Why am I nervous again, man? Nah, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. If you're listening to that with headphones in, it's only in one ear, so they've only panned it to the right ear. That pinch harmonic. You guys told me in the comments. I read every single comment. You guys told me it was a pinch harmonic that makes that whatever that noise is. It sends signals through my brain that I've never felt before. We don't hear this stuff in hip hop. We don't hear it. We don't hear it in hip hop. We don't hear it in rap. And if we do, it's a sample. So I can't possibly be that impressed because the person who made it didn't actually play that instrument. I'm seeing it. It was just through one ear. I love it when producers pan stuff just to one ear. And this is just the intro. I heard a deep growl from within. It's not looking good for the subtitles, but I don't care. Who is that? Okay, so you guys told me that the guy singing and rapping in the last one, which I'm sure was this guy, because that's why I was gonna say it's not the guy that you guys told me it was Corey Taylor. Was that? Oh no, that was Chris Cornell. Corey Taylor was Corey Taylor, right? You'll have to forgive me because I'm new to this. I'm learning names, so I don't. It's difficult for me to because I haven't listened to too much of this, so placing names with the band that they're from, it's difficult. But I'm pretty sure you guys in the comments of the last, the first technically Slipknot one that I did, you guys told me Corey Taylor was the guy who was rapping, but he wasn't singing like this. It wasn't like this. This is quite like. in the rain. Like, it's quite like poppy. Do you know what I mean? It's quite pop. I don't know if that's like the bridge or the hook or the chorus. I don't know what it is. It could be, I don't know, a pre-chorus. Whatever this bit is, it sounds too, I don't even know what the word is. It sounds too floaty to be associated with what I just heard in that. I felt like marching to that music. I don't know if that's just me. Like that. At least I'm acclimatized to the masks already, you know. But this is it's either a different guy or a different mask. I don't know. I don't know if there's multiple. I'm going back so far. I want the verse again. The drums, man. Where'd that voice come from? What was that? Okay, alright. I say I'm climatized to the masks, and then Shaitan, and then the devil pops up. What was that long-nosed motherfucker? What was that? Also, when he said the preservation, it didn't sound like he said the motherland. So what these, I'm getting rid of them. They're obviously bullshit. I feel like some of them it's getting right, but others it's just guessing, you know? Don't tell me that's the... Why am I feeling it? Psychosocial! There's no that thing. This thing. What are you? You know? The fact that the song title is Psychosocial. Many artists, many bands, many groups that I've heard personally, they would make it like part of a bar, you know, part of a lyric, part of a line. Not Slipknot, not a band that is literally named, as you guys told me in the comments, after the exact knot that you tie to hang yourself. Not those guys, just psychosocial, 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 just again and again and again. Maybe they've obviously done that for a reason. Maybe they've done it in kind of like a very monotone, like non-rhythmical way. It's just almost like shouting it at you, like a demand. You know, like an army drill sergeant. Psychosocial, literally just marching. Why is this? Why is it doing that? Why is it having that effect? And the lyrics are quite like, from what I'm gathering anyway, the lyrics are quite like, it's kind of the same as what it was before. The other one that I listened to, it's the only thing. Oh, I'm never going to be able to get that song out of my head, by the way. I know that I'm reacting to a completely different one right now, but it is the same band, so, you know, I'm giving flowers nonetheless. But yeah, I cannot get that out of my head, especially the first bit, the way that he sings it as well. I suppose that kind of is similar to the way that he's singing this chorus. Maybe there's a reason why he does that. I have no idea. I wanted to pull it up after the first verse for the psychosocial bit, but then the second verse started and I didn't want to cut my guy off. I don't know how far I should be looking into this. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I should do like a deep dive into the band before I do the music. Do you know what I mean? Just to get sort of a feel for them, because I don't know if they're talking on like social matters or more of or if they're more of a political band. I sort of don't know what the subject matter is. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know where to go, because there's so many avenues. There's so many avenues when dissecting this where you could go. I don't know. I'm going back for the first psychosocial. We're only a minute and a half. You're taking the piss.
Cool, there are quacks on the road lane, but where the devil fell, the secrets have gone mad. This is nothing new, but when we kill it all, the end was all we had. Who needs another mess? We could start over. Just look me in the eyes and say I'm wrong. Now there's only emptiness, but I'm missing something. I think we're good, I'm not the only one. And the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the moderate me.
The moderate me? I'll find out in the lyric video. Psychosocial. This guitar player. The drum work. Voice, man. The drums. Every time. Whoa, that's scary. The dying song, Time to Sing. That's a bit scary. I don't like that. That reminds me of that Momo thing that popped off a few years ago. That scared the shit out of me as well. Well, If I seemed at all jolly in that last bit, that's because I know that I'm going to rewind this for a lyric video so that I can understand what it is they were talking about. So I know that that last bit, I'm going to get to listen to that again right now. Just let me fetch my footwear, and we're back. Lyric video coming in 1 second. Just let me decompress for a moment. Okay, guys, let's go. Lyrics. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, they actually have a Slipknot behind there. The fact that they put, ooh, yeah.
I did my time and I went out. So abusive, it doesn't
Abusive? I love that word.
not so vibrant. The reckoning, the sickening, back at chicks of virgin, pseudo-sacrosanct perversion.
Pseudo-sacrosanct perversion. What does that mean? I know what all of those words mean, but I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's pertaining to, you know? I did my time and I want out. It doesn't cut, the soul is not so vibrant. The reckoning, the sickening. From this first part, it sounds like he's giving up a faith. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he's giving up a faith. I don't know. Just by even the first bit, like, I did my time and I want out. You could take that to mean many things. Perhaps he's talking about prison, but then you go further down the line and he's clearly not talking about being sort of caged, or I don't know. It sounds like more of something meta that he's fighting against, you know? Huh. Well, let's go.
The sickening, back at chicks of virgin, pseudo-sacrosanct perversion. Go drill your deserts, go dig your graves, then fill your mouth with all the money you will save. Sinking in, getting smaller again. I'm done, it has begun. I'm not the only one.
That sounds like maybe war. I thought he said the moderate me, the martyr in me. And the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the wall, but no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. When he said the rain will kill us all, just thinking about chemtrails, to be honest with you. And whether you think they, chemtrails are a conspiracy theory or not, that's up to you. That's up to you and your deduction skills. But we throw ourselves against the wall is kind of a similar vein, you know? Like we're openly killing ourselves and it doesn't seem like we give a shit, you know? We're all eating like highly processed, like high sugar, high salt foods and not caring, you know? Most people, consuming drugs or alcohol or something. We're throwing ourselves against the wall. No one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. Maybe he's saying like, he's doing all this bad stuff, or he's preserving the martyr in himself. So what does that mean for the storyline? The preservation of the martyr in me. So he's preserving, so he's not willing to go out and die for a cause because there is no cause because people are throwing themselves against the wall. Oh, oi! If that's what he's saying, that is fucking genius. We throw ourselves against the wall, so I'm not going out. I'm not dying for a cause. What cause? We don't have a unifying cause. We're throwing ourselves against the wall. So what am I dying for? I'm not being the one. Because nobody's listening. If that is what he's talking about, I swear to God. And I know that art is subjective. I kind of hate the fact that people are like, oh no, that's not what he means. He actually means this. Who gives a fuck? This is what I'm getting from it. And I now consider whoever wrote this a genius. Oh. And it's so nice, the fact that they melodically did that as well. It reminds me of System of a Down, BYOB, Biob. It reminds me of that one because the sort of poignant point and the true message that they were trying to get across, they did it in sort of like a pop register and to a pop beat, you know? Oh my God. What was it? And gonna have a real good time. Like it's so genius, man. I love this genre already.
I'm done, it has begun. I'm not the only one. And the rain will kill us all. Ourselves against the wall. But no one else can see the preservation of the moderate me. Psychosocial. 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 Cool, there are quacks on the road we lay, but where the temple fell, the secrets have gone mad. This is nothing new, but when we kill it all, the head was all we had. Who needs another mess? We could start over. Just look me in the eyes and say I'm wrong. Now there's only emptiness, and I'm missing something. I think we're done. I'm not the only one.
No, because why does that sound like he's talking about like indigenous people? Why does that? I might be the only one who got that from that. Some people might be watching this like, what? How have you got there from those lyrics? I'll run it back for you 1 second. Anybody that's confused, I'm so sorry. I only realized after I'd said it how weird it was that I got there, but yeah, I have a stroke of the tism. I'm sorry. I feel like I apologize for that way too much. I probably shouldn't do that. Just from my own mind, you know. There are cracks in the road we lay, right? So, but where the temple fell, the secrets have gone mad. Temples, obviously, that took me to, you know, places like the Amazon, you know, Jesus Christ. What's that other one? Machu Picchu. There's this Göbekli Tepe. There's so many of them where like all of their secrets, even the Egyptian pyramids, you know, all of their secrets they've gone, and I mean, famously, you know, Egypt being the most famous example, the Romans, when they took over, they laid everything to waste, you know, which is what he was talking about in the second half of this verse. But they laid everything to waste, and all of the secrets had gone, all of the agriculture, all of their medicinal secrets, all of them just gone. And the Romans being a very good example because they literally created roads, you know, but there are cracks in them. They thought that it'd be a perfect solution, but you know, it's something that constantly needs fixing, potholes and whatnot. There's so many layers to how that makes sense. But this is nothing new. But when we killed it all, the hate was all we had. Like once you've killed all of the medicinal stuff, the agriculture, like once you're no longer living off the land, the hate is all you have, and you have a huge society that exists just to fuel a system that exists to fuck the people over, that exists to fuel the system. It makes no sense. The hate is all that we have. You know, none of us are in tune with the land. You know, myself included. I'm not like some yuppie type who's like, you know, I'm not doing it either. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of the same as whoever wrote this song. Like, I'm not going out as a martyr because what am I doing it for? Nobody else is doing. Nope. We're all throwing ourselves against the wall. So what is the point? Although, to be fair, if we all think like that, then we're all going to continue throwing ourselves against the wall. So maybe it does just take one person. I don't know. Whoever wrote this song, well done. You're making me question all sorts. Christ.
Quacks on the road we lay, but where the temple fell, the secrets have gone mad. This is nothing new, but when we kill it all, the head was all we had. Who needs another mess? We could start over. Just look me in the eyes and say I'm wrong.
And that's what they do with society. They just start over.
Emptiness,
This is the bit. Took the words right out of my mouth. This bit. You are very welcome, and Austin Chuhak, thank you for creating that. Well, we are 2 tracks down into our Slipknot journey. I feel like this is going to be another like falling in reverse one, you know, where there's going to be like a thorough line through it, but it's going to be touching on a few different subjects that might not appear obvious at first, but then the more you dig into the song, you kind of get a feel for what the song's about. A lot of the songs at the minute are kind of I wouldn't even say dystopian, because it's, I mean, whenever they created this, I don't know what year this was, I don't know what decade. If I was to guess, I'd say maybe like 90s, maybe like early 2000s, but what he's talking about is still, if not more, true than when it was when he wrote it, you know. People are more and more in that slave mindset, just ready to be programmed, controlled. I mean, let's not get into this debate. All it took was a virus, just a slightly worse cold than usual, and I'd say 95+% of most populations were happy to just be like, okay, we'll stay indoors, we'll let the government pay us money that we're now in a recession because of, by the way, everywhere. Just saying. Unreal, man. What they're saying rings true, if not truer, today, you know. A lot of slave minds, but I'm one of them, you know. Like I say, I'm never going to be one of these guys like preaching from a higher position. I'm exactly the same as every single one of you, if not worse, you know. I'm a piece of shit in many areas of life, I'm very sure, but you know, I don't know. I am guilty of it. I know. It's messages like this, and especially hearing that this message in particular was done that long ago, and yet society, whoever was listening to this, obviously didn't receive the message and then make change, because if enough of a portion had, then I'm sure that would have trickled down in some way. Do you know what I mean? That's the point that he's making, is that nobody's starting, so there's no trickle down, because nobody's even starting. If anybody makes it out of it, if any one of us crabs makes it out of the bucket 9 times out of 10, they're not like throwing a ladder down so that other crabs can get out. They're not doing it, you know? And there's too many crabs in the bucket. And again, I am one of them. If you're also a crab, please leave the crab emoji down below, and I will love heart every single crab emoji, just to show solidarity. Like, I'm here with you. We are crabs together, all of us. That's actually quite a good. That's a good like fandom name. Because here's something I learned from the comments. Maggots, right? That's their thing. So I think mine should be crabs. I mean, now that I'm saying it like that, it's... I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm not 100%. Maybe, you know, if I see enough crab emojis, it might it might make me stop thinking about the venereal disease. Is it a venereal disease? I forget. I heard Lil Wayne say that once, and I think he was talking about STDs, so I just kind of associated it with that. Does anybody else do that? Am I the only one? Although I say that, the last time I was like, oh, does anybody else see geometric shapes when they poke their eyes? I thought I was the weirdest human being on earth. Turns out we're all weird as fuck, so thank you very much for that. If you've enjoyed this episode, this second episode of the Teddy Gray podcast involving a Slipknot reaction, then, I don't know, leave a like below, or a comment, or, you know, something to that effect. Just wave hi at the camera. I'll feel it. That's how energy works. Right, I've been talking for enough time. It's been your boy, your human person. I'll see you guys soon.